Victorian adventure. Beth and Chip had been to London with Gran. They had some pictures which they put into a scrapbook. They wanted to take the book to school. Gran came into Beth's room to look at the children's scrapbook. "We had a great time in London," said Beth. "Thank you, Gran." Gran was pleased. Suddenly, the magic key glowed. It was time for an adventure. The magic took the children into the little house. But did it take Gran? The magic took them back in time to a street. On a foggy day, a boy was standing under a gas lamp. He looked at the children in surprise. "Excuse me," said Beth. "Do you know where we are?" "Don't you know?" said the boy. "This is London." He took his cap off. It wasn't a boy. It was a girl. "I'm called Vicky," said the girl. "I'm called Vicky after the Queen." "What Queen?" said Beth. "Queen Victoria," said Vicky. "Don't you know anything?" "I'm hungry," said Vicky. "Have you got any money?" "No, sorry," said the children. "Come on, then," said Vicky. "I know where we can get some. Follow me." They followed Vicky down Winding Street. At last, they came to a blacksmith. The blacksmith was looking at a horse hoof. The horse needed a new shoe. "Got any jobs, mister?" asked Vicky. "I will give you a penny to palm the bellows," said the blacksmith. The children palmed and palmed, and until the fire glowed hot. It was hard work. The children were hot and thirsty. Vicky took them to a pump, and everyone had a drink. Then Vicky pumped the water, and the children washed their faces. The children were hungry. Vicky took them to a baker's shop. She brought some bread with the penny. She gave some to Beth, Chip, and Kipper. The bread was hot and it smelled good. Next, Vicky took them to streets with a high wall. A boy called Jack was waiting there. He looked at Beth, Chip, and Kipper. "Who are they?" he asked. "They are my new friends," she said. They all climbed on the wall. They had to help keep her up. They could see a big house. "It's Buckingham Palace," said Beth. "We saw it when we went to London with Gran." Suddenly, a light flashed at a window. It flashed on and off. It was flashing at Jack and Vicky. Jack had a lamp. He showed it back. "Good," he said. "Come on, follow me." The children jumped off the wall and ran to the palace. "Keep down," said Jack, "and run fast." Someone opened a window and they all ran towards it. There were 3 children inside. They were the grandchildren of Queen Victoria. "They are staying with the Queen, but it isn't much fun for them," said Vicky. "We come to play with them every night." The Queen's grandchildren looked at Beth, Chip, and Kipper. "They are my new friends," said Vicky. "They will come to play tonight." "Great! Now we can have some real fun," said one of the grandchildren. The children played together. First they played hide and seek. Then they played tag. After that, they played hopscotch. Beth and Chip taught them how to play basketball. "This is a good game," said one of the grandchildren. "How did you learn to play it?" "We saw it on television," said Chip. "Oh, what?" said Jack. "Oh, never mind," said Chip. "It's fun playing in a Palace, said Kipper. But will we see Queen Victoria? I hope not, said Vicky. We shouldn't be here. If the grown-ups find out, there will be trouble. At that moment, a grown-up came in and saw them. Oh no, said everyone. Trouble! The grown-ups were very cross. They were cross with all the children. I tell you where there would be trouble, said Vicky. The royal grandchildren were set to bed. A policeman came to take the others away. This is a serious matter, said the policeman. You are not allowed to play with the Queen's grandchildren. Come along with me. The children were taken to a police station. They were locked up. You can't go home until we find you mothers and fathers, said a policeman. Oh no, said Biff. We will be here forever. I don't like this adventure, said Kipper. It isn't much fun. We wanted the magic key to glow, but it wouldn't. The next day, an important man came to see the children. The Queen had sent for you, he said. Come with me. The policeman let them out. The important man took them to Buckingham Palace. Do you think we are going to have our heads chopped off? Said Kipper. Gran was having tea with Queen Victoria. Gran said, Gran, said Chip. What are you doing in our adventure? I'm having an adventure of my own, said Gran. Queen Victoria looked at all the children and smiled. Your grandmother has told me that you are good children, she said. You can play with my grandchildren and stay to tea. The children played in the throne room. They had a sick race. Come on, Bev, called Gran. Come on, Vicky, called the Queen. This is fun, everyone said. You can have one more race, said the Queen, and then it will be time for tea. I hope you like scones and homemade strawberry jam. The magic key began to glow. It was time for the adventure to end. Goodbye, said Kipper. Thank you for having us. It was a pleasure, said Queen Victoria. Do come again.